The following program is video supplemental instruction. VSI is brought to you by the Teaching Center, UF's Learning Support Center, www.teachingcenter.ufl.edu.
For letter E, we have another equation involving fractions. We're going to approach this one pretty similarly to the way we've approached the last couple. So again, let me write this one out so we can have a clear understanding of what we need to look for when we approach these types of problems. So, like we've said for the previous problems, you always want to look at the denominators to see what you can't have right off the bat. So you can see here, in this one, we have constants, 2, 3, and 5 attached. Now those aren't really going to matter because that doesn't factor into whether or not that denominator can be 0. So we can't have x equal -1 because that would be 0 and that would be 0, or 2. So those are the two numbers that are not in our domain. We can't have those here. So what we want to do in this case, before we move to getting the common denominator, let's get rid of all of these numbers because they're unnecessary. So we need to multiply by 5 times 3 times 2 to get rid of all of those numbers, which would be 30. So we're going to take this whole equation and we're going to be multiplying by 30. I remember I picked 30 because that's the number that we'll get rid of 2, 3, and 5. So in doing so, we'll get 15 over x plus 1. 30 times 3, or 30 over 3 would be 10, and we have the 2 there, so minus 20 over x minus 2. And we have divided by 5, so we get 6 over x plus 1. We have x plus 1 and x minus 2 as our two different things on the denominator, so we can multiply the whole equation by both of those. X plus 1 and x minus 2 to get rid of them, because we've already taken into account that we can't have those values. So then we'll just be left with, again, a linear algebra equation. So when we multiply by this one, the x plus 1 goes away. We're left with x minus 2 times the 15. When we multiply by this one, the x minus 2 will go away, and we'll get minus 20 times x plus 1. And over here, the x plus 1 will go away, and we'll be left with 6 times x minus 2. So now we just need to distribute all of those and combine all of our like terms. So we have 15x minus 30 minus 20x minus 20 equals 6x minus 12. Well, let's combine all our like terms here. 15x minus 20x would be negative 5x. Minus 30 minus 20 is minus 50. So let's move the x's to the right and the numbers to the left here. So 6x plus 5x would be 11x. And negative 50 plus 12 would be negative 38. So this gives us that x is equal to negative 38 over 11. Again, that's not either of our numbers that we couldn't have, so that's our answer.
The Teaching Center, UF's Learning Support Center, www.teachingcenter.ufl.edu.